Hi everyone, this is Rose Fres Fausto and welcome to a special episode of the FQ Mom podcast. Recently, I read a Facebook post that went viral. It was written by a graduate from the Ateneo de Manila University, and let me just read to you the first part of that really heartwarming post. I wasn't supposed to make it here, not to Ateneo, not to any graduation, not even to this very day. At 12, I ceased to be a child. I became a ghost in the city, roaming Metro Manila's unforgiving streets, not from bravery, but because I had nowhere else to go. I begged for coins, rationed a single stale bread across 3 desperate meals, and found refuge wherever night fell, drenched beneath tricycles when it poured, curled up in dark alleyways when it didn't. Public restrooms became my sanctuary, where I washed my body, my clothes, and tried vainly to scrub away the shame. No one noticed when I vanished from school. No one asked where I had gone. And for the longest time, I stopped asking too. 4 years of my youth vanished, never to return. As the world raced on, I became invisible. And I think I have to stop here kasi baka mahiyak na ako. And I think it's really best for the author of this heartwarming post himself to tell us more about it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eugene De La Cruz.
Good morning, ma'am.
Eugene, hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me po.
Yes, maraming salamat. Oh my gosh. Kailangan ako mag-recover. Kailangan ako mag-recover. Anyway, sige. Let's just be relaxed in this conversation.
Yes.
Chika-chika lang tayo.
Apo.
And it's probably best to start from the very beginning. Tell us about your childhood. Saan ka ba pinanganak?
Yes.
Where was this? When was this?
So I was born nung October 3, 1999 po. So I'm Year of the Rabbit, and pinanganak po ako around Manila City. And then nakatira po kami ng parents ko somewhere in Metro Manila. I forgot where specifically. Pero my father and mother were both working at the same company. It was a manufacturing company, and they were like executive positions po there. So
really? Okay.
So we were hindi naman po well off, but we can afford 3 meals a day of a comfortable life at the very least. And
panganay ka ba?
Panganay po sa kanilang dalawa.
But kasi may his and hers na sila.
Yes po. I was the 5th from my dad, and I was the 2nd po sa mom ko.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then yun, parang we lived comfortably po. We traveled from one place to another. Meron kaming pictures like in Baguio and the like. Pero it was the fun times of my life. And
that's from what year to what year? From age 0
to 5. My formation years, yes.
Okay.
So, yun, parang
happy ka nun? Naalala mong masaya ka nun?
Super, opo. Parang hindi ko po ma-recall specifically ano yung mga nangyari. Pero parang I knew I was happy that time. And parang there were certain flashbacks of my life where parang sabi ko, can we go back to how it used to be? Parang ganun. So, nung bata po ako, parang I didn't expect my mother and father would part ways.
Okay.
Kasi parang sabi ko, parang I'm living in a utopia. Parang ganun. Na sabi ko, ang fun ng life. I didn't have to think about anything.
Yes.
And we were lucky enough na meron po kami parang tigapag-alaga kapag wala po sila mama and papa at home.
Parang may yaya, may help kayo sa bahay.
Yes, opo. So, parang never po kami
may sumunod sa'yo?
Meron po isa po.
So, dalawa kayong full siblings.
Yes, opo. And then, me and my younger brother were so lucky na hindi po kami napabayaan, hindi kami nagutom during those years.
That's great.
After, I forgot what specific reason led to their parang separation po. Pero, it went by so fast na parang hindi ko po in-expect na yun, one day I was beside my mother, po, kasi more of a mom's guy po ako. Tapos my brother was more of kay Papa. Yun, parang when we sleep, ako yung katabi ni Mama, si Vincent po, my younger
Pero
brother.
yung mga half-siblings nyo were not with you?
Yes, po.
So parang kayo lang
Kami
din?
lang po talaga.
Mother, father, two sons?
Yes,
ganyan.
po.
Okay.
And then
it happened?
It happened, opo. Parang we were sleeping soundly at night and then I heard them parang screaming on the other side of the room. And then parang, I thought it was nothing. Parang sabi ko po, baka normal lang na away, ganun. And then the next day, I was trying to find my mom and I thought she was just at work.
Okay.
Until night came, hindi na po siya umuwi. So, yun, parang I kept crying, asking dad, parang nasa na po si mama, parang ganun. And ang pagkakasabi lang po sa akin ng father ko nung iniwan na kami ni ma'am, iniwan kayo was
the term.
Yun po, yung term niya. Later to find out na parang it was my father's decision to keep us. Punta na po kami sa father's side ko po. It all went downhill kasi nawala po sa trabaho si mama, nawala din po siya sa trabaho.
Si Papa?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then, yun, naghanap po siya ng other jobs po. So, we relocated from one place to another. We went to Bulacan, Cavite, Valenzuela.
The three of you.
Different parts of Metro Manila until umabot na po yung age namin na enough na po to enroll for primary school. So, yun po. Parang nung pumunta po ako kailangan na po ni Papang magtrabaho somewhere in Visayas or Mindanao, he left us in the care of our grandmother po sa father's side.
Okay. And your grandmother was living in?
Living in Tondo, Manila po.
Tondo,
near
Manila.
Divisoria.
Okay.
Yes, apo.
So, nag-aaral ka noon hanggang age 12? Tama ba?
Opo, 8 to 12, 13, parang
Oo.
gano'n. I think 7 to 12 po.
Okay. With the lola?
With the lola, opo.
Okay.
So, parang hinintay ko lang po si Vincent na enough na po siya for grade 1, tapos sabay po kami in-enroll. Usually, we were put in the same section kasi si Vincent medyo timid na guy. So, oftentimes parang nabubuli po siya, parang gano'n.
Were you his protector?
Yes, opo.
Okay.
I'm the extroverted one. So, parang kapag inaaway po siya, ako naman, to the rescue lagi. That's when I hear other people saying na parang, itong baklang to, mga gano'n. Opo. But I didn't take it into heart kasi I was convincing myself na sabi ko, hindi, lalaki ako.
Okay.
Kasi,
when did you start feeling that?
Kasi hindi ko rin po alam yung term na bakla that time. So, I just thought na parang, maybe it's a word lang saying na parang pakilamero or pangtukso lang po, ganun. So, I didn't think na it has a meaning behind it.
Yes.
So, yun po, nung umuwi po kami kila Lola, meron pong certain moments in life na parang na-realize ko na I wasn't like Vincent. Vincent loves billiards, water guns, Game Boys, Nintendo Switches. Ako po, I love like dolls,
yes.
Cooking, parang cooking sets, mga
Luto-lutuan.
ganon. Opo. And then yung mga kalaro ko po lagi, mga pinsan ko po na lahat babae. So parang ang laro po namin, teacher-teacheran, bahay-bahayan, gano'n.
Meron yung, gusto ko nung bata ako, yung nagtitinda-tindahan.
Opo, yes. Opo, yung parang may bibili.
Meron kang ano dito.
Ganun. Yung mabayaran, yes. Parang ganun po. So, it was fun, opo, while it lasted. Until parang meron na pong moments na pag tinutukso po ka ng tito ko, Eugenia, parang sasabihin ko, hindi, lalaki po ako. Tapos, kapag kasi sasabihin po ni Papa, jokingly, na parang kapag naging bading ka, bibitin kita pati or something like that. Although jokingly, syempre, me as a child,
took it scary.
To heart. Opo. Took it to heart. Na parang sabi ko, wala, syempre, ayoko mabitin yung pati
Parang napaka-typical, yung dinulubog sa ground.
Opo, yung sa
joke
sirena.
na.
Opo, dyan na may tubig. Sinisisid. So, parang,
Ano ka?
very telenovela yung vibes. Pero it didn't happen to me, luckily. Pero, I didn't expect that something worse would happen. So, dati po, nung elementary ako, naiinggit na po ako sa ibang bata na parang, sila may mama and papa during recognition day. And kami kasama po namin yung boy lang po ni Lola.
Hindi si Lola.
Hindi, not even si Lola. Opo.
Bakit busy siya?
Yes, inuuna po nila yung sari-sari store and they keep talking about na parang hindi naman tayo mapapakain ng grades nyo.
But both of you were doing well in school?
Opo.
Oh, ang ganda!
I'd like to think
na
na I was
mom all these years?
Nung elementary years po, I didn't have any idea where she was.
So she never appeared to you Pasko, birthday?
No, opo. So parang when I was longing for a mom, I didn't have anyone po to think as my role, parang model po. Sa ganun. So,
at saka the motherly love.
Opo, yung motherly love. Ganun, opo.
Kaya yung mga anak ko, alam mo, may sakit. Gusto nila dati, nung bata sila, humihiga sila dito sa puson ko. Kaya gusto daw nila na malambot yung Kaya sabi ko, okay na, hindi mag-workout.
May perks na po.
Meron pa ng dahilan, kaya lumalambot ang puson ng mga nanay.
Kaya malambot din mo ang puso ng mga nanay.
Puson at puso ay malambot. Sige, tuloy mo.
And
then, kailan yun nangyari yun sa tatay mo?
Sa tatay ko po.
Pinalayas ka.
Graduating elementary po, I was second honorable mention at the time. So parang sabi ko po, may medal naman ako. So parang at least kung magagalit, huhupa po ng konti kasi I have a medal from school.
Did you also use that na, mag-o-honor na lang ako para hindi na niya pansinin kung bading ako, hindi siya magalit? Did you subconsciously, sa tingin mo, looking back?
Looking back, parang feeling ko, I convinced myself to do well in school para to make them proud.
Ito yung pansinin nyo. Huwag nyo nang pansinin nyo hindi nyo gusto about me.
Yes.
Alam mo, meron akong side kwento sa'yo. I had this friend sa first job ko, sabi niya, ay nako Rosie, kaya ako naging cum laude sa UP. Lagi nila ako tinatanong, lalo na pag yung mga may party na may mga kamag-anak, nagkukulong na lang ako sa kwarto. Tapos sasabihin, asan siya? Yun, nag-aaral. Kuya, nag-aaral na lang talaga ako. Parang may reason daw siya. Hindi na siya humarap. Sabi ko, maganda naman pala.
Maganda palang
Hindi, pero dapat hindi. Mahalin ang mga anak.
Yes.
For who they are.
Hindi na pa-pressure sa na parang hindi nag-aaral yun.
Pero I love that you and my friend did it, kumbaga constructively.
Yes,
may nakabuti pa sa inyo. Sige, so how old were you when that happened?
I was 12 po that time.
Sige, tell us about that moment. My gosh, talagang kung gagawan ka ng pelikula, yan yung boom!
So, bali, parang a year before that, I also joined like a drum and lyre group po. Sa kabilang barangay, drum and lyre. So, like xylophones, color guards, yes. So, dun po ako mas namulat. So, I mentioned earlier na parang hindi ko po alam yung meaning ng bakla. That's when I learned about it. No, parang I was in 5th grade that time. And then parang my friends were mostly gay.
Okay.
Ayun. And then
in
parang,
that group, no?
Yes, in that group. And then parang sila na rin po yung naging like barkada ko po kahit nung napalayas ako.
Naintindihan mo yung sarili mo through them?
Yes po, opo. So parang that's when I knew na parang gay pala yung tawag sa akin.
Oo.
Okay. And then parang at first I was holding it back kasi sabi ko I know how at least my dad would react. And then nung nag-grade 6 po ako, that's when I mustered up my courage to come out na po. Kasi sabi ko, baka naman hindi sila magalit kasi may medal naman ako mauuwi. So, yun, I gave my medal to my grandmother and then parang I came out na parang sabi ko po, Lola, may sasabihin din po ako, ganun. Sana po tanggapin niyo po ako, ganun. Tapos parang I came out as gay. And then from there, parang nagalit na po siya. Like talagang on top of her lungs, so nasigaw, mga ganun.
Pati si Lola nagalit?
Si Lola po. Opo, kasi si Lola po yung kasama lang po namin sa bahay. Tapos my father was at Cebu po at the time. Opo, so tinawagan lang po si Papa. It was my father who decided na parang to throw me out of our home. So, nung sinabi po yun kay Lola, tinapon po ni Lola yung bag ko. We had a sari-sari store. Tapos, a lot of people were watching sa TV namin. So, parang ang daming tao sa labas, nakatambay, tapos biglang binato po yung gamit ko. So, everyone was looking at me and parang their gaze were parang, alam mo po yun, nakakahiya. I want to wipe it away. Parang sabi ko, huwag po kayo sa akin tumingin. Kasi hiyang-hiya po ako. I was picking up my things. And then parang yung gamit ko po was on the pavement na po sa labas ng bahay.
At age 12 ito?
At age 12 po. Okay. So, I was crying. At first, not because of the gravity of the situation, but more of like, nahiya po ako. Kasi ang daming nakatingin sa akin. Tapos nag-come out ako, hindi ako tinanggap. So, yun po mostly yung naging parang psyche ko at the time. So, pumunta po ako sa kabilang barangay, dun po sa banda namin. Then, I stayed there.
Sa kanino? Kaninong bahay?
Uh,
Barangay hall?
Opo, parang ano po siya, headquarters po ng barangay. But at the same time, it's the headquarters also of our band. So,
okay.
Some band
Ano
members.
parang ulit ng band group?
Sandugo, Drum and Light.
Sandugo,
Opo.
okay.
And then, some of the members are also sleeping there. So, parang, parang nung doon po ako pumunta, hindi naman siya big of a deal. Kasi parang a lot of individuals were sleeping there naman.
May housemates ka doon?
Opo, parang ganun, sa bahay ni Kuya. At first, hindi ko pa na-realize na hindi na po talaga ako makakabalik. Kasi may swimming din po kami nun. So, parang nag-enjoy ako. Kasi nung pinalayas ako, when I went to the other barangay po, dun sa Sandugo, nandun din yung mga friends ko po, nagpa-flag sila. Tapos, parang instead of like sabihin nila ano nangyari, parang inaasar nila ako na parang, ay wow, may bag, ready na for swimming. Parang ganun. Kasi may swimming po kami in 2 days.
Parang nabura lahat
nabura lahat. So ako parang, from here, parang tinawanan ko na lang din. Kasi sabi ko, ang laki-laki ng bag ko, ganun. Tapos parang, sabi nila, ay okay lang yan. Baka sabi lang din ng lola mo, ito na yung gamit mo, swimming ka na. Parang ganun, pinayagan ka na. Gora na, ganun sila.
That's why they're called gays.
Yes! And parang sabi ko, okay. Sabihin na natin na pinayagan na ako. Baka ganun. And then, nag-swimming kami. And then, happy po kami. Pag uwi ko po, wala na kasi akong gamit na pwedeng suotin. Umuwi ako sa bahay. And then, when I came back, when I opened the door, my lola immediately said, kumakain sila ni Vincent ng lunch. Sabi niya, ba't bumalik ka pa? Masaya na kami na wala ka. Parang ganon. So, syempre, at age 12,
sakit yun.
Opo, na parang sabi ko...
At any age?
At any age, opo. But, most importantly, 12 po at the time. So, parang sabi ko,
totoo.
Masakit na nga po siya even if I'm already an adult now that I'm thinking about it. Pero nung bata po ako, masakit po siya for me kasi naisip ko po na parang ayaw na ako maging apo ni Lola. Parang ganun po yung nasa isip ko. So, without further ado, parang kinuha ko na rin yung gamit ko, the rest of my things, and I went out. Hindi ko alam if out of anger
anong
po
sinabi
ba
ni
yun.
Vincent?
Wala, sobrang tahimik lang po kasi ni Vincent din. Opo, tapos parang akala niya, iniwan ko lang po siya, parang ganon. So, di ko po alam if hindi niya lang nag-gets, or hindi niya lang napakinggan na parang nag-come out ako or anything.
Or
pero,
baka may kwento rin si Lola sa kanya.
Yes, opo, baka
Hindi
ganon
natin
din
alam,
po na hindi ko alam po.
May malaking kasalanan ang ginagawa ni kuya mo.
So, yun po, parang hindi na kami masyado nakapag-communicate that time. Kinuha ko na rin po yung gamit ko. Hindi ko po alam if it was out of anger or parang out of pity for myself. For hearing such things. Pero, yun, nung umalis po ako, I stayed po ulit doon kila chairman for like 2 quarters po ng high school life ko. So, I enrolled nung high school, grade 7 po, in Torres High School in Gagalangin. At first, kaya pa naman po, binibigyan ako ni chairman ng allowance, pamasahe ko po there. Pero after first quarter, I decided to transfer to Raha Suliman Science High School po, near the place where we're staying at. So, yun. Nung nag-transfer po ako, doon ako, yung mga barkada ko naman, doon po kasi nag-aaral din. So, instead of going to school, parang there were also moments na parang we'd have to...
Bulakbol.
Opo.
Lakwatsa.
Lakwatsa, gano'n. Parang punta kami sa 168, hanap po kami ng mga damit, ng mga gano'n. And parang, I mean, fun times, pero I'm just happy na parang yung ganong influence po, hindi yung mas grabe, yung parang pagiging, yung nabarkada po ako. Kasi other individuals parang talagang nabubulakbol po, nawawala sa landas, ganon. And parang
ikaw shopping lang.
Opo, parang
walang drugs.
Wala po, opo. Yun po yung parang I was lucky enough kasi Tondo Manila. And parang sabi ko, lucky ako na hindi ako parang nasaksak sa gilid or parang anything bad. And yun, when parang nag-stop na po ako sa pag-aaral, second quarter, that's when I left also dun kila chairman. Kasi sabi ko, I'm being a burden here.
Hindi ka
Ganun.
pinaalis?
Hindi
Ikaw,
po.
nag-guilty
Ako
ka
po.
lang?
Yes, opo. Kasi parang sabi ko,
Alam ko ba't ka nag-guilty. Nakakala mo yabang.
Oo,
Baka dahil hindi ka nag-aaral.
yes, opo. And
Parang you didn't deserve
to stay there.
the generosity.
Opo. Even if other individuals also were not studying there, ako po kasi parang very, ewan ko po, parang I learned to be emotionally attuned with my feelings po at a very young age because I had to.
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
So
So,
how did you end up in the streets?
yun, after ko po umalis doon, I lived in the streets na. That's when it started. Parang it was around 3 months po of like begging for alms talaga.
Grabe ka, why did you do that? Meron kang...
Meron akong pwedeng uwian
Oo,
sana.
oo. Anong
Kasi-
nangyari? I want to understand
Opo,
what
parang
went
cumulative po siya eh. Kasi parang from time to time, kapag uuwi po ako, maririnig ko po na parang may pinapagalitan po si chairman na other bandmates ko po na kunwari hindi nag-aaral na parang, ano bang tulong niyo? Hindi naman kayo nakakontribute sa bills and anything, ganun. Although hindi niya naman sinusumbat, pero he was just asking for, like, kunwari, keep the place clean.
Yeah.
Like, yung mga bare minimum lang. So, ako, I did my part naman, pero ang kinakahiya ko lang po is that I always, like, go home late. Yeah.
Eugene, pwede bang ang naisip ko kasi, and I don't know if this is really what went on in your mind, baka nga subconsciously, para bang ang feeling mo, you were not deserving that love again, so you ended up, I'll go na,
The streets.
unahan ko na, baka mamaya itaboy na naman ako. May ganon ba?
May ganun, na parang, kasi hindi rin po ako magaling sa gawaing bahay dati.
Oo.
Kasi po, parang lumaki kami ng
May help.
help from other people. So, ako po parang, ano po ba yung ma-offer ko here? Parang, hindi na nga ako nag-aral. Tapos, hindi pa ako marunong sa gawaing bahay. The least I could do was like clean the house, wipe, parang wash the dishes. Yun lang.
So you probably felt that you didn't deserve that?
Opo.
So,
Tapos
umalis ka?
sobrang guilty po ako. And then parang my guilt accumulated to a point where I could not hold it back. So I left. Parang gano'n.
Oh my God.
Opo. Tapos nung umalis po ako, there were a lot of times where
Anong edad mo noon nasa streets ka?
around 13 to
Oh my
14 na
God.
po. Ganun.
Okay.
Tapos, there were a lot of moments in my life na sabi ko, ba't hindi ka nalang bumalik kila chairman?
Oo nga.
Kasi nahihirapan ka. Pero there was a part of me also saying na parang, hindi ka natatanggapin kasi hindi ka naman nag-aaral. Or parang, kasi si chairman and my lola also are kind of close. Kasi parang,
Baka sinabi ni Lola.
hindi naman po.
Baka kinakabahan ka. Sabihan ni
Opo,
Lola si
parang
chairman.
baka mamaya ganun din yung mangyari.
Oo.
Kasi eventually in life it happened pero not with chairman but with my other lola.
Can you give us like a day in the life?
A day in the life of a beggar in Manila?
We are making light of this para hindi ka masyado maiyak.
Yes,
ha?
opo. A day in my life. It started in the
Gising?
morning.
Okay.
Opo. Parang paggising ko po, usually, manlilimos na po ako agad.
Tsaka nakapwesto.
Para meron po akong, kung saan lang po abutan ng umaga. Parang ganun.
Nakaupo ka ganyan.
Minsan po
Did you have to
lumalakad
wear
po.
kawawa clothes?
Hindi na po kasi sobrang dumi ko na rin po. Opo, kahit hindi na ako
Hindi na
kawawa
kailangan.
po. Kawawa na po talaga tingnan. Opo, parang sobrang...
Look at you now.
Oo,
Okay.
ay, grabe po.
Sige.
Thank you po. So, yun po, parang kapag...
You were not singing or dancing or anything?
No. Parang I knew how to dance nung bata
Ba't
po.
hindi ka
Folk
nagsayaw
dance.
nun?
Pero, nasabihan po kasi ako na ang tigas ng katawan ko po. So, na-discourage din ako. Ang dali ko po ma-discourage. Balat sibuyas po ako ng bata. And siguro dahil nga po bading din po ako, napakamaramdamin ko
Okay,
po.
okay. So, nakaganyan ka?
Oh,
Sorry,
usually
gusto ko
lumalapit
lang
po
talagang
ako.
very...
Usually lumalapit po ako, ganun. Like, alam niyo yun po yung nagtatawag po sa jeepney, like barter. Yes, sometimes I do that. Sometimes naghuhugas po ako ng pinggan in carinderias. Sometimes po,
sasabihin mo, pwede ho ako maghugas
yes,
for a fee?
opo. Even for a meal, okay na po ako doon.
Yeah. Okay,
And then,
that's good.
naging tindera din po ako sa Divisoria. You know, the famous parang pasok mga suki, preso
Yan.
Yes,
ganun.
we were the pioneering batch for that. Parang kami,
Parang barker.
yes, ako po yung parang ano po nun. Very active po ako nun. Tapos ako po yung masasabi, pasok mga suki, may mga sayaw-sayaw pa po. Or
Magkano binabayad sa ganon?
usually around 100 po
For one day?
one whole night. Opo, one
a
whole
night.
Opo. Kasi usually night market. Tapos iba pa po yung parang dati sa Divisoria meron pa pong tindahan in the middle of the streets.
Okay.
So, yun po
So,
yung
tama ba intindi ko? Kung minsan, pagising mo sa umaga, either you will just beg, outright beg,
Yes.
or you can go to a karinderya and be a dishwasher or a
Yes.
barker.
Depending on parang the need po or parang
And the
if
opportunities.
Yes, opo. Like, kunwari, dishwasher po ako today. Magsaspan po yun ng ilang months.
Ah,
Apo,
okay.
apo. Kapag nanlilimos po ako, that's when I don't
Wala
have
na
any other
talaga.
choice. Opo.
Paano ka nanilimos? Yan ba yung parang kung minsan may lumalapit?
Lalapit.
May
Halagipin.
nagbibigay.
Meron po, luckily enough. Parang never po ako nawalan ng piso at the very least sa bulsa. And hindi ko po na-realize na parang maybe it was God's way of telling me na parang I'm here also. Parang I'm treading this path with you. Pero
Okay.
parang hindi ko po siya naisip kasi mas lumamang po sa akin yung anger and parang yung pity for myself. So parang at night, before I go to sleep, I always pray to God na parang, Lord, ano po ba yung ginawa ko in my past life to deserve such a treatment? Parang sabi ko po, am I not lovable? Or parang, hindi ko po ba deserve na mabuhay in this world kasi ayaw po ako ng parents ko? Parang ganun po yung mga things that I ask myself most of the time. And parang sabi ko, Lord, it's okay for me na maging pulubi. Ang sa akin lang po sana, at the very least, meron po akong kasama sa isa sa dalawa kong parents. Kasi at a very young age, I'd have to think about like, where would I sleep? Where will I eat? Parang paano ako maliligo?
Okay,
Ganun.
ngayon yung sa sleeping mo, kasi di ba syempre nakapag either naglimos ka or naghugas or nagbarker, paano mo di-decide din kung saan ang sleeping mo?
Kung saan po ako maabutan ng pagod, usually.
Tapos titingin ka na lang kung
Opo, kung saan
dito
pwede.
ganon.
Opo, ganon.
Wala bang turf dyan na, hoy, bawal ka dito?
Meron naman po, pero usually yung natutulugan ko po, like kunwari LRT stations, yung outside of mall. So kahit...
Simple ka.
Opo, kahit bading po ako, syempre parang ano din po, dapat ano rin ako, para sabi ko, class. Hindi, joke lang. So, ako yung para may ano po naman pulubi, gano'n. Sabi ko, ay, gusto ko, dito ako sa taas. Kasi nga po, hindi po ko, nung
high-end
bata.
pulubi.
Hindi po, nung bata po kasi, parang, sabi ko, parang natulog naman po sa ano.
Natulog naman ako sa kutsyon,
Opo, gano'n. Sabi ko, dito naman tayo sa medyo makinis, gano'n.
Sa question, di ba alam natin to maraming mga sindikato dyan?
Marami, opo.
So, hindi ka na-recruit?
Lucky enough. Parang,
kinakabahan ako.
swerte po ako na yung friends ko po kasi nag-gay, sila po yung lagi ko pong binabalikan. So, parang...
So, hindi continuous yung pag-beg? Tama ba?
Continuous po siya, pero hindi lang po alam ng friends ko. Alam ng friends ko na ang dami kong barya, pero hindi nila ina-ask. Ganun. We don't talk about parang saan tayo natutulog, saan tayo nakatira, mga ganun. Parang...
Happy-happy lang?
Opo, happy-happy lang. And at the same time, parang alam naman na po namin na ginagawa po namin whatever we can to survive. Kasi we all had different challenges to begin with.
Hindi ka na-recruit ng ano?
Yun, swerte po ako.
Kasi pag na-recruit ka,
at saka parang natakot din po ako. Kasi at a very young age, sobrang patpatin ko po. Tapos bading din po ako. So, parang sabi ko, ayokong, hindi ko kaya. Hindi ko po kaya ma-recruit. Parang hindi din po ako ma-recruit sa ganon.
Gano'ng katagal tong the whole...
Begging? From time to time lang po siya. Pero minsan may continuous po. Pero yung homelessness, 14 months. Around 14 months out of the 3 years po.
Okay, tell me what happened
14 to
after the 14 months. Sino yung, ano ba doon, savior?
Hindi po siya after, pero in between.
Okay.
So parang there were times na, kunwari, pumunta po ako sa Gagalangin to join a band. I stayed there for around 6 months, 7 months, until something bad happened na parang, parang I got physically abused po there. So parang, when...
Alis ka na naman.
Oo, when it came to a point na parang, hindi ko na kaya yung ganito. Parang very fragile po ako na person. So, isang hampas lang po sa akin. Parang iyak na ako ng iyak. What more doon na parang sinuntok po talaga ako. So, parang sabi ko, hindi ko kaya yung ganito. Parang if magkaroon lang ako ng mistake, yun agad yung magiging punishment ko. Parang isang sikmura agad, gano'n. Yun, I left. May mga times na nag-live po ako. Ito pong time na to yung parang naging moment kaya po ako nakaalis ng streets. Kasi nagkaroon po ako ng galis. Hindi lang po siya as visible, but itong mga pantal po na to, nagkaroon po ako ng galis kasi kakatulog po sa kalye.
Oo.
And then, there came to a point na parang sa sobrang infected na po niya, hindi ko na ma-close yung fingers ko po.
Tumaba na?
Opo.
Okay.
Tapos hanggang dito po. So,
wow!
umuwi po ako sa lola ko po sa side ng father ko. Pero, hindi po, sabi nila, ginusto mo yan, di ba? Parang gano'n, hindi ka namin ipapagamot. So, ang tawag po sa Chinese ng yaya, parang wanapo. Sabi, wala naman tayong wanapo, doon ka matulog sa likod. Parang may place, yung mga helper po ni lola that time. Doon po ako natulog sa likod ng bahay. I was parang disgusted po ako sa self ko. And parang sabi ko, Lord, if ever na you'll get me na po, I wouldn't complain. Kasi sabi ko, hindi ko na rin po kaya.
Pero pinatulog ka doon?
Pinatulog po ako. Pero
binigyan ka na pagkain? Hindi.
Nanghihingi po ako. Like kung ano po yung tira nila usually. Yung gano'n.
Naalala ko yung sa Biblia. Pero swerte niya, di ba? Si prodigal.
Si prodigal, opo.
Lord, get me as your servant. Sabi niya, no, I'm going to have a feast for you. Anyway.
Tapos, there was this one moment po.
So, how long was that again?
Parang one week lang po yun.
1 week.
Opo, kasi
pinalis ka ulit?
Hindi po, ako na naman po yung umalis. Laging ganun po yung scenario. At first, pinaalis ako, pero hindi na kasi nawala sa isip ko na parang
ayaw mo nang paalisin?
Opo.
Inuunahan
ko na. Opo, kasi hindi ko po kaya hindi ko na po kaya yung feeling na parang ako yung papaalisin ulit. Parang sabi ko, it was too much for a 12-year-old me. Parang hindi ko alam
I understand that.
Opo, hindi ko alam kung
kaya
makakabalik pa ako.
mo.
Opo. Sa sobrang diling-dilig po ako sa self ko kasi when I wake up, parang nakikita ko tumutulo na po yung ano. So, there was this one time na nanghingi po ako ng food sa kapatid ko and I couldn't hold the spoon and fork. So, parang sabi ko, Shoti po yung tawag ko sa kanya. Shoti, pwede mo ba akong subuan? Kasi hindi ko talaga kayang hawakan yung spoon and fork.
Ahya tawag niya sa'yo?
Ahya, opo. Tapos, sabi niya, parang gumanon lang po. Opo. Tapos, sabi, baka mahawa pa ako kasi contagious po siya. So, yun, what I did was hold na lang po yung baba ng plate. Tapos ginanon ko na lang po to eat. And parang sa sobrang awa ko sa sarili ko.
Parang aso, gano'n.
Opo, parang sabi ko, grabe naman, parang hindi naman ako pamilya. Parang doon na talaga pumasok sa isip ko, Lord, huwag niyo na pa ako gisingin tomorrow. Parang gano'n. Kasi sabi ko, I don't even know if you have plans for me. Parang sabi ko, hindi na ata ako makaka-recover from this. Yun po yung sabi ko. Tomorrow came. Sa sobrang inis ko, umalis na ako. Parang ginawa ko po, nanghingi na lang muna ako ng panggamot. Sabi ko, Lola, baka pwedeng manghingi ng panggamot kahit antibiotics lang or just to stop the infection. Tapos sabi niya, ba't kita bibigyan? Ganun. Wala ka namang contribution dito. Hindi ka naman manapo. Ganun. Tapos matagal, ikaw yung pumili na tumira sa kalye, hindi naman kami. So, parang...
Lola? Excuse me, Lola. May I remind you?
You threw out my...
You threw my clothes.
Yes. And I didn't have much of a choice. Pero, sige, sabi mo yan. Joke lang.
So, hindi ka binigyan?
Hindi po ka binigyan. So, ang nangyari po, I walked from Manila to Bagong Barrio, Caloocan. That's where my grandmother from my mother's side. Opo. So,
first time kang humingi ng tulong sa side na yan.
Yes, pero sila po yung unang naghanap sa amin. Nung elementary graduation ko po, I mentioned kanina na yung boy lang po yung madalas kasama namin until grade 6 graduation. So,
pumunta si Lola.
Opo, nahanap niya po kami. So, pumunta po si Lola sa side ni Mama. That's when
si
I
Guama.
knew si Guama, kung saan po siya nakatira. Pinagamot ako ni Lola, pero I walked like 4 hours straight. Tapos parang...
Oh my God.
Naka-jacket ako, naka-gloves, kahit sobrang init. So, akala ko parang naman ako snatcher nito. Baka, pero tinatago ko lang po talaga yung galis ko. Pagdating ko po kila Lola, I remember, hindi ko po alam kung swapang puto or dahil sa gutom. Tsaka ngayon lang po ako nakakain ng kanin. Pero naubos ko isang kalderong kanin.
Wow.
Sa sobrang gutom ko, parang I was crying while I was eating. Opo, ganun. Sinusubuan po ako ni Lola that time kasi hindi ko pa nga po kaya hawakan. Tapos, iyak ano ba nangyari sa'yo? Mga ganyan. Bakit umabot ka na sa ganyan? Hindi naman namin alam na ganyan na pala yung nararanasan mo.
Pero hindi dito ka na lang, walang ganun.
Opo, hindi po ako, si Mama po kasi in-approach ko noon. Tapos si Mama po sabi niya, wala na nga ako mapakain. She already had 3 children that time. Sabi niya,
younger than you at that time.
Younger than, opo. Tapos sabi niya, wala na nga ako mapakain sa mga kapatid mo. Tutustusan pa kita. Parang ganun. Umaasa lang din po siya sa husband niya.
The new one na.
Opo. So ako, sabi ko, parang it was an indirect no from her. Opo.
So, it was a direct no.
It was a direct no.
So, sino ngayon yung paano ka ngayon nadala sa pagtatapos at sa kwento mo sa amin yung sino yung nag-save sa'yo?
Yun. So, parang nung nagkagalis po ako, pinagaling ako, yun na nga nangyari na parang si Lola po sa side ng father ko, tinawagan si Lola sa side ng mother ko. Bad-mouthed me. Napalayas na naman po ako. And shortly after, around 3 weeks time, nakita ko po yung relative namin sa side ng father ko.
Okay.
Tinawagan niya po si Papa, pinagalitan. Sabi niya, "Uy, boy, yung anak mo, nakita ko dito sa kalye. Hindi mo naman sinabi sa amin na ganito na pala yung ano." So, in the end, my father was forced na parang dalhin po ako to where he was, which was in Leyte at the time.
Oh.
Meron na po
Ilang
siyang...
taong ka na nun?
15, yun.
Okay.
15 years old na po ako. May child na po siya with my stepmother. Napunta po ako doon to become a yaya.
For one of his children?
Yes, opo. Tapos, naalala ko po, sumakay po ako ng barko to go. Ako lang po mag-isa, umiiyak po ako sa boat kasi sabi ko, naiwan ko yung mga friends ko. Tapos yung life ko in Manila. Ano kaya yung life ko sa Leyte? Tapos sabi ko, if I die there, no one would find me. Kasi parang wala naman kami relative there. Opo. Dumating ako ng Leyte. It was shortly after Yolanda. Everything was devastated.
Oh, wow!
Opo. So, parang sabi
Timing.
ko, parang grabe. I arrived in Hilongos, saw my father. My father introduced me to my stepmother and I became their yaya for like 6 months.
He introduced you as his son as well?
Opo. Kahit pa paano. Pero parang alam nila both na nandito to for
so, may
this
sweldo
role.
ka naman as a yaya?
Binibigyan niya naman po ako ng pera.
Anong ginawa mo? Nagyaya ka lang or nag-aral ka rin?
Yaya lang po kasi hindi na po ako makapasok ng 3rd quarter. So, I needed to start over. So, I waited for the following school year. I enrolled myself in a public high school there, Hilongos National Vocational School. And when my father knew about it, he made me choose between being a yaya or studying. Kasi nga, parang...
Hindi pwede daw sabay.
Hindi tayo mapapakain ng grades mo. Yun pa rin yung...
Yun pa rin ang
yun pa rin yung ano niya.
My God, buti na lang hindi mo sila pinansin dyan sa mga salitang
So, parang sabi niya, pag yaya ka kasi may bahay ka, may makakain ka, may salary ka, hindi kita iiwan. Akala niyo matatakot po ako kasi wala po kaming relative there. Kasi sabi niya, kung mag-aaral ka, iiwan kita dito.
Iiwan mo na
Tapos
naman
cut off kita sa family. Pero I chose to study. For 2 reasons. First, it wasn't the first time that my father is leaving me behind. Second, I didn't think na I'd have another shot at having a quality education po. Parang, ito na yung last chance ko para makapag-aral.
Good.
If titigil ako dito, wala na.
So saan ka ngayon
iniwan
tumira?
po ako. Nag-bed space po ako for 2 months lang.
Saan ka kumuha ng pera?
Nagbibigay lang din po yung mga teachers. So parang there was this araling panlipunan teacher was giving me parang monthly rent, and the other teacher, MAPE
Bless
teacher.
those teachers.
Yes, opo, MAPE teacher na parang who was paying for my breakfast. So sabi niya, kahit anong mangyari, kain ka dun sa canteen and charge it to super.
Kasi kaya yun?
The
How
school
did they
was,
see that, alam mo, they saw that lovable side of you.
Thank you po, ma'am.
And
very ironic po siya kasi
hindi
yung buong school was turning its back against me. Kasi everyone knows my father. Opo. And
so
parang,
sabi nila bakit natin yan
and my advisor, opo, is in constant communication with him. Tapos, there was this one time na parang tinext siya ng papa ko kasi they were looking for my Form 137 kasi it was lost. Parang hindi nila alam if it was in Torres, Rahab. Ako lang yung pinapagalitan. Sabi ko, I know the timeline kasi ako yung naka-experience nun. So, why would you believe someone else? Why would you believe my father? Hindi niya naman ako kasama nung nag-aral ako in those so nakikipagsagutan po ako sa advisor ko. And it was their first time having such a student daw in Leyte. So parang
iba ka.
Opo, nung time na yon, my advisor kept spreading the bad side of me without providing them any context. So flag ceremony, I can hear them at the back talking about me. So most of the teachers parang distance themselves.
Except for yung
except for the other two. Opo. Lagi po akong umiyak sa guidance noon kasi sabi ko, ma'am, parang wala akong magawa. Parang sabi ko...
Pero nakatapos ka ng high school doon?
Awan ng Diyos. Nung una, wala pong nagpapatutor sa akin kasi sino ba magpapatutor sa 16 years old, grade 7 pa rin. So sabi nila parang, baka repeater yan, baka bopo yan, or baka out ka, baka bulakbol yan.
So, pero feeling mo nun, Eugene, habang nag-aaral ka, nararamdaman mo na matalino ka?
Hindi po. Parang even now, I still think I'm not like very intelligent.
Pero, okay, let's not use that word intelligent, baka it doesn't sit well with you. Pero alam mo that you are good in school. Nararamdaman mo yon na pag ako nag-aral, I can do well here. Nararamdaman mo
Opo. Even now, na parang I graduated at Ateneo, honorable mention.
So, yung natapos ka na, you were doing well, you were tutoring for a fee.
Yes. Pero before it came to that point po, naging choreographer lang po muna ako ng mga sinulog dances. Opo.
Okay.
Kasi, di ba, at first walang nag-trust sa akin until this math competition, MTAP. I'm not sure if it's still around.
I know MTAP. My sons used to try that team.
Nag-MTAP po kami, parang nado-dominate po siya
MTAP
lagi.
kasi is like yung para magagaling kayo sa math, di ba?
Yes po. Metrobank competition for math student. Parang high school students. And at the time, parang dinodominate po siya ng one school for like around a decade. Dun po
And then, ikaw yung nanalo?
And then, by God's grace, parang second placer po kami until the very last question. Tapos tinawag yung school namin, Ilocos National Vocational School. Sabi ko, first time, ganyan. Tapos tuwa lang po ako kasi may allowance po yung competition. Sabi ko, it may sound very mukhang pera, pero kasi I was doing it for the allowance. Parang binigyan kami ng allowance.
You had to.
Tapos,
that was your circumstance.
Pinapakain naman kasi kami ng coaches namin. So, tinatago ko po yung allowance. Good for 1 week ko na po pagkain yun.
Okay.
So, nung high school din po, it became my regular routine na to join different competitions, journalism, science, Filipino, even if I'm not good at it.
Oo, para may pagkakitaan.
Kasi,
tama yan. Huwag ka mahiya na mukhang pera kasi you always have to use your core competence to earn money.
Core competence. I love how we rationalize it.
Diba?
Pero yun, from there po, in-announce po siya sa municipality namin. People started trusting me.
Yun.
And then, nung nanalo po kami sa Baguio for a national math competition also, against like UP, high school, ganun. Doon na talaga sumabog. So
did you gain confidence?
Instead of confidence, parang I was more grateful than confident. Na parang kasi alam ko po na without those opportunities that was given to me, I wouldn't have been able to sustain or support myself by tutoring. Kasi walang magtitiwala at all. So, from a full-time choreographer to a full-time tutor.
Ayun!
So, ayun. Nung grade 10, lucky enough, my teachers, parang sinuklian nila yung paghihirap ko, pagsusumikap ko, ganun. I didn't have to study nung high school. Lucky enough. Kasi, parang kapag nag-tutor po ako, usually, it was a lesson advance po yung tinuturo ko. And kapag ka-batch ko po, mas helpful for me. Kasi parang tomorrow po, kahit hindi na kami mag-aral, mag-quiz, alam ko na yung material. Opo.
Tama.
So,
the best way to be good at something, to learn, is to teach.
Yes, opo. Kaya yun din po yung, pag tinatanong ko, nag-aral ka ba? Hindi. Pero,
kasi
nag-tutor na ako eh. Ako na yung nag-tutor. So, parang alam ko na po yung material. And then, nung grade 10, nag-viral yung post because I mentioned my story there. So, parang ang daming medal. I mentioned my story. At first, it was just a diary.
Nag-post ka na nung grade 10?
Yes po. So, parang itong...
Pangalawang post na pala
trilogy din po to. Parang yung FQ book nito. No? Trilogy din po.
Yung ba yun? Kaya pala naka 3/3.
Yes.
Merong 2/3. May 1/3.
So, it was a span of like 6 years. 6-year time. Opo. Time horizon. So, yun, at first, yung junior high school, it was just a diary to myself. Na parang, ginawa ko lang soundboard po yung social media. Kasi I didn't have any outlets to begin with. So, kunento ko lang yung story ko, not to brag about my achievements.
But to express it.
Yes, to express whatever I'm feeling inside. Whatever I'm bottling up inside.
Okay.
And then, nagka-pandemic. Nung nagka-pandemic po, lucky enough po ako na yung mga nagpapatutor sa akin, nagpapatutor pa rin.
Oo.
So, I was able to save up some money. Kasi naisip ko na po na, aside sa first, ang mahal po nung ginawa kong research. Kasi nag-individual po ako instead of like a group research po. Kasi akala ko po magkakaroon ng National Science, parang engineering fair, yung parang investigatory project. So, I was prepping myself up for that. Aside from that po, nagsisave up din ako for a laptop. Kasi alam ko po na hindi tayo babalik to an on-site setting anytime soon.
Okay.
So, I saved up some money, pero sobrang laki din po ng ginastos ko sa research. It was about 50 to 60 kasi parang I had laboratory fees.
What was your
research about? It was about soil-transmitted helminths po. Parang checking... Soil-transmitted helminths. So, parang mga parasites po siya that causes malnutrition among children. So, I was checking whether yung binibigay po nila na parang pills po nung bata to yung purga is effective or not. Parang ganon.
Purga.
So, yun po yung naging research ko nung
Ano ko to? Junior ka pa lang? Junior
grade
high?
12 na po ako.
Grade 12
Opo,
ka na.
grade 12.
Mahilig ka talaga sa research. Kasi
Yes
di ba you also
Tapos gusto ko po related po sa experiences ko
That's
most
good,
of the
that's
time.
good.
Opo. Kaya yung thesis ko din po about din sa malnutrition kasi
Okay, so nung
first-hand
grade
experience.
12 ka, did you graduate with honors?
I did. Opo, nung junior high school with highest honors 99. Tapos nung senior high school grade 12 with highest honors 98. Nung college na wala na po siya kasi aside sa ang hirap ng Ateneo, parang sabi ko, hindi ko na kaya i-balance.
Kandali, di ba honorable mention ka?
Wala lang. I'd like to, parang nasasayangan po ako. Gusto ko po sana loud.
Cum laude. Okay lang yun. Honorable mention
Thank
din
you
ako.
po. Okay, parang ano na rin
diba?
po. Opo.
Okay, game. So, nung nag-graduate ka ng high school,
Nag-viral yung post.
Oo.
Opo.
Valedictorian ka ba?
Opo. Tapos may nag-viral na post na parang na-scam po kasi ako. Opo. So, I
okay.
bought a laptop.
Nagbigay ka ng pera? Wala kang laptop?
Nagbigay po ako ng pera kasi yun lang po yung pasok sa budget ko. So, parang sabi ko, I'd risk it na. Parang eto na yun.
Sana kadiwaan.
Yun nga po eh. Parang hindi po, parang
okay.
lack of guidance na rin po siguro that time. Napilitan na po ako kasi ang lapit na po magpasukan. Wala pa rin po akong laptop.
Magpasukan para sa college.
Ateneo, opo.
So, did you take entrance exams? Tell us kung saan ka nag-apply.
Online applications lang po.
Oo.
UP Lasal Ateneo.
Okay,
Yun
the
tatlo lang.
usual.
Opo.
Okay.
Tapos
And then,
economics
what did...
for all.
Okay.
Opo.
Okay, since you already mentioned economics, why economics?
Opo. I'd have to be practical po nung bata ako. Kasi parang given my background, sabi ko, I need a college degree na makakapag-land sa akin ng job right after graduation.
Yeah.
Kasi I don't have a place to go home to.
Kaya para madaling makahanap ng trabaho.
Yes, yun lang po. Opo. And then, luckily, I passed all three. Tapos may
Di
scholarship
ba una
po.
nagbibigay si Lasal?
Lasal. Opo. Tapos
Ano
sumunod si
sabi ni
Ateneo.
Lasal sa'yo?
Archer Scholarship Program. Parang gano'n. I'm not
Which
sure.
means ano yung libre?
Libre sa tuition, may food allowance, may dorm allowance, may book and internet allowance. Opo.
As valedictorian ka ng high school, tama ba?
Yes, opo.
Okay. As a valedictorian, ito yung, and then the result of your entrance exam, this is what they offered.
Yes, opo.
Now, let's go to UP.
Admission, opo. And
Okay.
then for Ateneo,
Ateneo.
same po. 100% scholarship, tuition,
Dorm?
food, and book and internet also.
Okay.
Apo. And then, parang eventually, parang kinonect po ako sa ibang benefactor to supplement yung food allowance na meron po ako. So, at first, I chose Ateneo kasi I saw this parang post somewhere na Ateneo takes great care of its scholars. And sabi ko, as someone with my background, parang I need that. Parang I need someone who would protect me. Kasi parang throughout my life, a common occurrence was that ako yung naaapi. And hindi ko maipaglaban yung sarili ko kasi sino ba naman ako? Parang ganun. Teacher kalaban ko, tapos ako, I'm merely a student. Parang hindi pa ako nakatapos ng anything. Wala pa akong parents na pwedeng ipaglaban ako. So yun, I chose
yun
Ateneo
yung
po.
naging
Naging determining
clincher.
factor. Opo,
Yeah.
opo. Kahit na mas mataas po yung bigay ni Lasal. Opo, significantly. Kasi, yun, parang sabi ko, the culture of Ateneo is great. And hindi naman po ako nagkamali in choosing Ateneo.
Anyway, so syempre, alam mo, kahit naman ako Atenista rin, meron talagang angas. Di ba? Totoo naman yung sinasabi na may mga kayabangan din itong mga Atenista.
Opo.
How did you adjust? Kasi syempre marami mga
Opo.
sosyalin,
Opo.
ganyan.
At
How was it with you at the start?
First,
Freshman orientation.
opo,
O, di nag-dance ka
buti
ba?
online lang po lahat. So,
That was the time
first
kasi,
year,
no?
online po
2021.
lahat. Hindi ako masyado naapektuhan. Kasi, at parang subconsciously, iniisip ko po na, alam kaya nila yung KMJS episode, gano'n, na pulubi ako dati.
Na-feature ka na kasi doon, no?
Opo, nung grade 12 po, dahil doon sa piso para sa laptop.
Celebrity ka na pala noon. Hindi ko bigla.
So, yun,
sige.
na-feature po ako doon. I got a lot of donation, 300,000 pesos. And I was parang, gusto ko po sana magtabi. And even, parang gusto ng, nag-cook po sa akin na magtabi ako kasi she knows how expensive college is. Pero ang nasa isip ko po that time, nabigyan na po kasi ako ng laptop by politician po there who also supports us po kapag lumilipad kami somewhere for competitions. Nag-promise na siya na bibigyan kita ng laptop. So, sure na yung laptop ko. So, lahat po ng donations, I bought 19 laptops, gave it to my fellow batchmates po, nag-graduate ng high school. Kasi, isa lang po yung reasoning ko for that. Parang, nung pulubi po ako, hindi ko alam if yung piso na binibigay sa akin ng passersby is the only money that they have. And binibigay lang nila sa akin yun because I needed it more. So sabi ko po, who am I to save a portion of the money that was only given to me if it's a dream stolen away? Wow. Hindi po ako makakatulog at night soundly if I know na parang yung 50,000 or 30 or kahit magkano pa yan that I'd be keeping is a dream stolen away from someone. What if parang that happened to me also? So yun, binigay ko po lahat. And sabi ko, if
naubos mo yung 300 doon?
Opo, 19 laptops po. Binigay ko po sa iba-ibang tao. And parang sabi ko, kung magutom ako sa Manila, nagutom ako. Baka pagsisihan ko. Pero sabi ko, it was my decision out of the goodness of my heart. And sabi ko, blessing for others, person for others. Opo, ano na po ako, parang...
Man for others ka na pala
nung pala, no? Po, opo, nung high school pa lang. So, tama na Ateneo.
Kaya pala.
Pero at first yun, lucky po ako.
My gosh, that's generosity.
Thank you po.
So, okay, now you're in Ateneo. When did you go back to the campus?
Second year na po. Kasi gusto ko pong isubmit yung requirements ko. Ay, natatakot ako mawala ng scholarship. So, OAA generously extended their help. So, before po mag-onsite, 1 semester before mag-onsite, I was already in Manila. Apo. And then, nung nag-onsite na po, I relocated from Manila to QC.
Okay, so tell me about your campus life.
Yes, yung campus life naman po, I joined Ateneo Economics Association.
AEA!
Under the academics department. I was the associate vice president for academic aid during my first year po, nung on-site ulit. I joined Ateneo Gabay Academics also department, and I was part of the Ateneo team po for and was nominated for the best student esports athlete of the year po for 2022.
Wow!
And then from there, it went up na po. Parang from time to time, kinailangan ko po mag-tutor ng to supplement whatever Ateneo is already giving me, given how expensive it is to live in Manila. Pero ultimately, I didn't ask for more help if kaya ko naman po siyang gawin ng paraan. Kasi ayoko pong isipin nila na parang umaasa lang po ako to whatever they're giving.
So, walking distance ka na nun?
Yes,
yung tinitira mo sa Blue nga?
Yes, opo.
Okay. So, nung nakikita mong marami rin kasi mayayaman sa Ateneo, di ba? How did that make you feel? Na mga kaklase mo, sobrang kotse nito.
Opo, hindi naman po ako nainggit with their material things. I was more jealous of the family that I have. Doon po ako madalas nagsa-self-pity, lalo na kapag birthday ko or parang may special occasion, Father's Day, Mother's Day.
So in terms of material wealth, hindi ka feeling insecure?
Hindi po, hindi. Never.
So mabait naman pala yung mga mayayaman na Atenista.
Opo,
in fairness.
Opo, parang never po nila pinafeel sa akin na ang hirap ko.
Ay, that's nice.
Parang
that's nice
every time po na meron like kunwari discussion, may recitation, although nagkaroon po ako ng stage fright kasi nung parang nung high school before pandemic, public speaker, pero after pandemic nawalan ako ng confidence, and is my voice going to be heard? Parang yun po yung naging ano ko.
What was your favorite subject?
Favorite subject?
In college?
Anything related to math. Opo. So, math econ. Opo. Math econ and econometrics po.
Sino favorite professor mo sa econ?
Professor sa econ? Ang dami po eh. Pero, I learned a lot from Dr. Geoffrey Docanes. Opo. And parang,
sayang hindi ka nag-enroll dun sa subject ko. Hindi
yun
mo ba
nga
nakita
po. Di sana ko po yung favorite ko. Hindi, pero may isa din po akong prof na I really love, Dr. Mahalea Ravago. Hindi ko po siya naging teacher, pero I became his student research assistant po.
Okay.
So, ayun.
Tapos, nag-join ka rin ng CADS, di ba? Company of the Ateneo Dancers.
Yes, under the street department. So, we were dancing, ganun. Pero I also had like an external group. So, may group din po ako outside that competes for like open divisions. Kasi yung CADS usually joins college division competitions. So, yun po, parang dance po became my outlet. And then, Mobile Legends, yung sa, ano po, sa Loyola Gaming. So,
Daming oras,
oo,
grabe.
Kapag after mag-tutor, uuwi po ako, either I dance
So, you
or
continue
either I
to
play.
tutor even at Ateneo College?
Yes, opo. Kung meron po akong like research assistantship or internships, that's when I stopped tutoring po muna to focus on those. Pero most of the time, tutor pa rin po ako ng math.
Galing.
And then,
So ang mga kinoconsider mong mentor sa Ateneo are sina yung mga teacher na binanggit mo?
marami din po na
Marami
halos,
pa.
opo, hindi parang kahit sa history department, si Prof. Ambeto Campo,
Yeah.
opo, like, a lot of professors, parang lucky din po ako na halos lahat po ng professors ko po has been really attentive to my needs. Parang, ang dami pong moments where, pwede na po sana ako, parang mawi-withdraw na ako because of my cuts, but ultimately, they understood parang may circumstances. Kasi parang I was left with no choice na parang I'd have to work para meron akong pang-rent or I'd go to school. Paano ako makakapunta ng school if papalayasin na ako, wala na akong makain?
Is that still in your psyche? Palayasin na ba ako? Papalayasin na ba ako?
Hindi po, talagang papalayasin po ako.
Hindi, ngayon. Tinatanong
ngayon,
kita.
ako.
Kasi baka it's still there.
Yes, opo. Parang,
Tanggalin mo na yan.
my long-term goal po is to have a house.
Of course.
Opo, it may sound materialistic, but it's my gift to my 12-year-old self not to live in the streets anymore.
Of course.
Opo, yun po yung parang ano ko, yung long-term goal. Yun lang po. And okay na po ako with that. Na, no matter how small of a house, as long as I have a place that I could call a home. Sana.
When you started college in Ateneo, was it like in your dreams then I want to graduate with honors, ganyan?
Yes, but not for myself. More of like for the people who are believing in me, who are supporting me. Kasi parang sabi ko, it's the only gift that I could give them. And parang susuklian ko lang yung tulong na binibigay nila. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to graduate with the loudest standing, which I took...
Huwag mo na sabihin unfortunately, para mo sinasabing unfortunate ako.
hindi yung sa akin. Kasi parang sabi ko po, parang...
Hindi, ganyan din naman ang feeling ko noon.
Opo.
Buti nga kayo, naka-online, ang dali nyo na mag-compute kami noon. Kino-compute
Mano-mano
ko pa sa calculator.
Opo, calcul.
Kailan
Opo.
ko itong
yung sa amin
ganito.
din po, kinakalcule din namin. Kasi baka hindi kami nagcha-trust. Baka kaya kami mag-move. Baka kapag minanual ko, umakyat ng 0.01. Yung mga ganun po. Opo. Pero, yes.
But that is a medal, excuse me.
Yes. So, nalaman ko lang po na may medal.
It's quite difficult din, ha?
Na mag-ano po,
kasi
honorable mention.
di ba yung grade natin, kung hindi ka A, B plus ka
B+
na lang.
agad.
Walang
Walang
A minus.
0.75.
Oo.
Opo,
So, ang
yes.
lalaki. Lagi ko
Yung
sinasabi
gaps.
sa Ateneo yan, lagyan naman natin ng
Opo.
0.25.
Para umabot naman sana tayo, ma'am.
Kasi mas mahirap.
Opo, totoo.
In fairness,
Opo.
mas mahirap.
Tapos mas slimmer po yung margins po natin compared to other schools.
Anyway, but it's a great,
Yeah, it's a great achievement.
It's
and
a
I'm
great
beyond
school.
grateful.
Okay, so now, ito na, mag-graduate ka na.
Po.
Where are your parents? Where is Vincent? Where is Guama and Amma
Opo.
in all this?
Unfortunately, parang we didn't have any contact na at all.
Wala.
Opo, especially after
Wala,
nung
congratulations, ang galing
KMJS
mo.
episode. Opo, mas naggalit po sa
because-
side ng father ko.
Kasi sabihin nila, oy, ginagawa mo kaming kontrabida.
Yes, opo. Pero that's what really happened. And parang,
Yeah, and you should not
I even, I even
reached
toned
out?
it down. I even toned it down most of the time. Parang ang daming kong gusto sabihin na parang pwede sana sabihin. But out of respect, syempre. Kasi I wouldn't be here without them to begin with. Opo. So, yun, parang sabi ko, if that's what they're feeling, it's valid. And parang moving forward, parang inisip ko na lang po, para hindi lang din ako magtanim ng sama ng loob or for my peace of mind. Sabi ko, is my father and mother's first time being parents also.
No, hindi kaya. Ang dami.
No, I mean, yes, pero in this life. Parang,
Pero na sila.
may experiences na sila, no? May lived experience na
Baka
sila.
magalit sila sa akin. Anyway, sige. So, nandun ka na. Okay, eto na, no? I'm an honor student in Ateneo.
By God's grace.
Let's go to job hunting.
Yes, job hunting started
Before you even marched.
Yes, April
yan ang
28 was the end of our academic calendar. I started job hunting April 15. I was job hunting already, applying to everything. Opo.
Online naman, di ba?
Yes po, parang
Kami nga nun, we had to.
we had to give out resumes. Opo. So, sa lahat po na in-applyan ko, wala po akong kinuha. Parang there were times na parang makakatanggap ako ng rejections, which
is normal.
Normal, opo. And parang sabi ko, especially if hindi befitting yung resume ko po with what they need. And at times, ang daming times ko po naisip na parang, ang hirap pala. Wala ka ng safety net and you're in a race with time. Parang nagmamadali ka magkatrabaho.
Tsaka there's competition.
Yes, opo, in this job market. Tapos sabi ko, yung iba cum laude, yung, let's say cum laude from Ateneo or parang cum laude from UP. Tapos ako honorable mention. So they're a league higher than me. So what could I offer? Parang nung times na yun, hindi ko po naiisip. Pero now na a lot of individuals has been reaching out to me, I realized already na parang grit, resilience, and determination is something that companies also do value. It just so happens na parang hindi ko siya malalagay sa resume because hindi naman siya work experience. And it's not something that I'm really proud about kasi it was a difficult moment in my life.
So now you are with?
I'm with Energy Development Corporation as a portfolio management analyst po.
Okay. When did you start working?
Last week lang po. So, a week before graduation.
Nice.
And then, ako po kasi parang I need to save up money for like an MBA or like a master's
That's what you want to do.
In data science or data analytics.
By the way, you also have a paper while in college. Can you just give us a brief description? Nanalo yung research paper mo, di ba?
Third best undergraduate thesis award in economics, yes.
Yeah.
Our thesis was about anthropometric failure po among children.
What is that?
Yes, parang the three indices po that WHO is checking, like wasting, stunting, and underweight. So, it's a composite parang measure of...
So again, it's related
to me.
Yeah.
Parang sabi,
maganda yan kasi I think malaking problema natin dyan.
Yes po, opo.
Kulang sa nutrition, di ba?
Yes, and parang yung chinek po namin na isang factor was official development aid, particularly nutrition-sensitive and nutrition-specific aid. So, whether those type of aid really reduce the parang prevalence of the three.
Okay.
Parang ganon. And we found out na parang for corrupt countries, parang, let's say, nutrition-sensitive aid is much more effective kasi hindi po siya dumadaan ng parang government structures. Usually, diretso po siya sa parang grassroots natin. Unlike for nutrition-specific aid.
Can they access that study online?
Not yet. We're planning to publish it also.
Maganda siguro ma-publish yan para makita
yes po.
rin.
We're looking for opportunities to be mentored on how to write a journal just so that we could make it more concise and parang submit it to different Scopus Index journals.
Yeah. Yes. Alam mo, yung story mo is very inspiring na despite all the hardships, you are already a transformed person.
Thank you
and
po.
A big deal came from, of course, you're very resilient at masigasig. Para bang yung iba sigurong tao, ay wala, inapi ako, ganito na ako. In fact, a lot of people in their middle age, ganun pa rin. Yung parents pa rin ang sinisisi, di ba? Ako, meron akong deadline dyan 25 years old, you have to stop blaming childhood. Because at 25, your prefrontal cortex, the executive part of our brain, the rational part, is already fully developed.
Oh my God,
you're on
25
your own.
na po.
You're on your own. Hindi, ikaw naman you've already done that at age 12. Diba? So anyway, and I also think that you were also lucky na may mga nagmamalasakit, no? And ang ganda na maybe to those who are also experiencing what you went through, na kahit yung mga inaasahan mo are not there with their love and support, makikita mo pa pala sa ibang tao.
Parang kindness,
diba, no?
and the goodness of the Lord is still evident sa
wala man dun sa nuclear family mo,
Yes.
makikita mo pa sa ibang tao. And also, yung importansya nung education. That's why, my gosh, the scholarships are very, very important,
Yes,
diba?
opo. Kaya parang sabi ko rin po na I was lucky enough na I have like some sense lang to share also na parang I don't want to romanticize poverty and I don't want to validate parang child neglect and the like. Ayoko yung story ko ma-frame in such a way na parang mahirap ka kasi kulang ka sa tiyaga. parang ayoko po ng ganun. Gusto ko po ma-realize nila na I got here because I got lucky. And parang God used a lot of instruments. It took a village para lang literally to get me here. And sabi ko po sa isip ko, I saw this one comment na sana sa kada Eugene de la Cruz na pilit ipinaglalaban yung sarili nila, sana meron ding Pilipinas na handa silang ipaglaban. Because I think institutional structures, malaking tulong po sana eh. Dati po lumapit ako sa DSWD and the process was bureaucratic. It was so difficult for a 12-year-old. I didn't have the papers that I need to get any funding at all. So, I ended up not receiving anything. So, sabi ko sana maging mas madali for like victims of such.
Yes.
Kasi how could they even access those files if in the first place pinalayas na nga sila.
Oo.
Parang ganun. So,
Buti
saan
nga,
sila
naisip mo pa yan
hahagilapin?
mag-DSWD.
Yes, opo, nung bata. Ang dami po nagsabi din sa akin na parang lapit ka, ganun. Kasi parang hindi ka na namin matulungan. And then second po, parang in the form of scholarships, ang dami po nagsasabi na parang swerte ka, ang talino mo, ganun, ang tiyaga mo. Siguro sa akin po, I'm lucky enough that my teachers in high school, parang sinuklian po nila yung pagsusumikap ko. And it ended up parang being accepted to like this 3 big institutions. Paano naman po yung iba na parang wala pong access to quality education to begin with? So, how could they propel themselves to, or parang how could they step farther na parang from high school to college kung to begin with, hindi po sila nakapag-high school.
Correct.
So, sa akin po, parang the importance of scholarships and being a man for others is something na parang what we really need here in parang our current situation. In fact, 25% of our total student population in Ateneo are all scholars from different benefactors.
Oh, I'm so proud of Ateneo.
Opo.
They really want to make that
Opo.
a high percentage.
Yes, opo. And unfortunately, given the inflation rate po right now,
high.
parang lalong kumukonte. Yung parang pera na supposedly, kahit even if it's kept constant throughout the years, yung inflation rate po yung nagpapababa ng value ng money. Kaya pakonti yung percentage. And this year is the last year that we're going to have that high of a number, 25%. So, this is also a huge thanks, firstly, for all of the institutions, the private individuals, the NGOs, or basically, kahit individual ka lang, maraming salamat po sa tulong ninyo. Dahil kung wala po yung tulong ninyo, hindi po kami makakarating dito. Secondly, this is also a huge call for others to contribute to the gift of scholarship. I know na parang this is a selfish request, pero dahil po sa tulong na iniabot po ninyo, meron pong isang ako na nakarating dito. And lastly, gusto ko lang po sabihin sa mga individual na nakakaranas din po ng nararanasan ko ngayon. I'd borrow quote from my post na parang if you're still daring to breathe, if you're still barely surviving, if you're still trying to find your way here in this life, perhaps you'd get to a point where you would reach this point too. And I do hope and pray na sana marating mo kung ano yung nais mong paroroonan. And if you think na walang nagmamahal sa inyo, walang kumakalinga sa inyo, walang sumusuporta sa inyo, I hope that you would let me be that voice for you, even if in spirit only, na parang mamahalin kayo, ipagdarasal kayo, susuportahan kayo wherever you are. And if it's not of any consolation, then I hope you understand that heaven is definitely cheering you on. It's not, parang hindi siya nasa pedestal. Katabi mo siya throughout your journey. And yun, padayon lang.
Wow! Wala na akong maidagdag. Maraming salamat.
Thank you po, Ma'am Rose.
You are such an inspiration, and I think you've already found your purpose for the meantime.
Salamat po. Maraming salamat. Thank you po, ma'am. Thank you po for having me. Salamat po. Thank you po, ma'am.
Galingan mo pa, ha?
Opo, salamat po.
Yeah. After our interview, I invited Eugene to have lunch with us at home. I had a chance to get to know him even more. He also asked for career advice from me and my husband, Marvin. And because I wanted him to really develop a strong FQ, I gifted him with my latest book, High FQ by Design, and a starter investment kit so he could start his regular and automatic saving and investing as he starts with his first job after college. Good luck, Eugene, and to everyone else needing some inspiration at the moment.
Hopefully, our country will reform its structures so each Filipino can have access to quality education. For the meantime, if you can afford to donate to scholarship funds, please do so. You may email me at mfausto@ateneo.edu or rose@fqmom.com if you want to donate to the scholarship fund of SAGE, Samahan ng mga Atenistang graduate ng Economics at Management Economics. Maraming salamat po.